How's it going, guys? This is Smurfin2JC and I'm back with another video today. And today I want to show you guys a quick update about the Supra. So I got great news. The vehicle is finally starting. Starts good, runs good. So today I'm gonna start her up. I'll pop that hood right now, start it up, and give you guys a quick update on what's going on with the vehicle, where it's currently sitting at right now. So the build got done. The car is fully tuned. Now we are having some electrical issues with the power band as far as the ignition. The tuner suspecting that the ignition coils might have went out, and what's going on, it's cutting off the power. But first of all, let me go ahead and start it. Go ahead and start it up real quick. Lay this camera right here. All right, so now I want to talk about quick little thing that I added to the Supra. Okay. Well, let's pop that hood real quick. So everything got done. The exhaust thingy got welded, so the car's actually running great. All right, so it's a single turbo 75-76 precision turbo, stock block. Let's see, upgrade injectors, coils. What else we got? The flex fuel sensor is tuned also too as well. And let me see. And also, what else did we do to it? Oh, I ended up welding this piece right here because my tuner ended up saying that this needed to go on there, so that was another thing that needed to be welded. The welder's actually great. It does good work. And what else did we do to it? Just little minor stuff. The car finally runs, and I'm gonna go ahead and start her up. Oh, you guys can hear how smooth it sounds. No overheating issues, nothing like that. I did found out that there was a small oil leak, as you guys can see it right here. See all this puddle right here? Ended up being a simple fix. With just one of the return oil return line was from the oil pan was loose, so I ended up tying it up, and that seemed to take care of that tiny issue. And that's it. Let me go ahead and start it up, that way you guys can hear how she sounds. Oh, she's not loud, by the way. She's my goal right now is trying to get the smog test done. And I also want to show you guys what I did, because my RPM gauge ended up going bad. So instead, what I did is I bought a digital, well, it's an iPad that has a digital software, RPM reading and all that stuff. It's a pretty cool feature. I was able to get this from the ECU, from the AM ECU, and I want to show you guys too. Hopefully you guys think it's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool feature. See, the RPM does not work. I do have to take the dash apart to find out why that piece is not working, but it's a lot of work to do. I'm gonna resecure this piece right here, and this is the cool part about the car. So this digital this pad right now is currently my digital RPM gauge. As you guys can see, it monitors everything as in real time. So the RPM right now is at 1000. It's a little under 1000. You guys rev it up to about 2 and it moves. It gives you really cool features like the coolant temperature, the battery volts, Boost right here is also one of them. So everything is in real life. The main reason why I installed this was because of the RPM. I needed to get an RPM reading when I was doing the smog test, because right now, I mean, obviously I couldn't see. This thing is, it's all broken. So but the miles per hour works, and I like the fact that everything in here is actually working because it connects directly into the computer, to the AEM Infinity. So that's it. Also, another thing I added was that those back speakers, because the vehicle is going to have a sound system. Now these may look familiar because I actually got them from the Corvette that I sold. Just sold the Corvette, the C5 Corvette. So it was an older gentleman. He was a really great guy. He wasn't really too worried about the sound system. He already had the car already had a good sound system, and I'm sure he didn't want that annoying loud booming, which I do. So I ended up taking it out before I sold it. So that worked out great for me. I am going to upgrade this stereo with the flipped one, the flips up here. And let me show you guys the engine bay, so see how it runs. Okay, there she is. After 4 months, she finally starts. Everything is working perfect, as in right now. Now, I am still waiting on the coils. These coils, the vehicle made 298 to the wheels at very low boost, 10 psi. It was on 10 pounds of boost, and at 4,800 RPM, 4,800 RPM, it made 300 horsepower to the wheels. Now, right when we hit 4,800, this is where the issue. Now, right now the car's running great, but that's when the issue seems to occur. And what it's doing, it's actually dropping the boost. So instead of building more boost, the boost is actually dropping. It goes from 10, anything over like 4,800, it does that issue. Then it drops the boost to like 5 pounds of boost, and we can't make more power than that. And that's where we're at right now. The tuner told me to get brand new coils. These, I made the mistake of purchasing some, these are Chinese coils. I got them off eBay. I made that mistake. So guys, if you guys ever need parts, make sure you get OEM replacements, because you know, I was trying to save a buck or whatever, but you know, now it's the car went on a dyno and this is what happened. But you know, it's just things that happen. Unfortunately, these coils are the issue. So I hope they're the issue. So I'm gonna replace them with the original equipment, which are the Denso. We put Denso all the way around. Each coil is about $78 brand new. So I'm gonna replace them with brand new coils, and hopefully she makes good power. Now the boost setup on this, as you guys can see, it's on spring wastegate. Right now she's she should be pushing about 14 pounds of boost, and I actually already have my manual boost controller that just arrived, and it's sitting there somewhere on the back. I'm gonna be installing that manual boost controller. It's a simple install, just pretty much just connect 2 vacuum hoses and you're done with it. Now the reason why I want to have a boost controller is once we're on the dyno, I want to see how much power the car puts down, and you know, we can either turn up the boost or lower the boost depending on how much the vehicle makes. Another thing I wanted to talk about was the transmission that it currently has right now. It's a the W58 transmission with the single stage clutch. Now this vehicle that transmission should be able to handle at least 400, anywhere from 400 to 550 to the wheels. I think that transmission should be okay for now, but I ended up buying the R154, which is, you know, with the twin disc setup, that should be capable of pushing 800 plus horsepower. And I actually have it right here. I have it right here. This is the R154. The dual disc clutch should be coming here on the either sometime next week or the week after that. I still also I'm gonna have to get a custom drive shaft and the tripod extension to fit on this one, because that was from I believe it's from an MK3 Supra, but that transmission is really good. It should hold the power, enough power for that. But that transmission swap, I'm not planning on doing it maybe in a couple months. I just wanted the car to pass the smog, because it hasn't passed the smog right now, and I am paying late fees for that. And that's it. Well, hopefully it passes smog, because my registration is already past due. As you guys can see, it was due on the 1st, so it's about 2 weeks past due. And that's pretty much it. That's all I wanted to cover. I'm super happy that, you know, everything turned out great. You know, I did have a bunch of issues that I ended up having with, you know, this, I needed that. When I originally finished the car, I thought everything was done and, you know, everything was just gonna start up, but unfortunately it never works out that way. The guys at Forced Performance, what is it? Is it Forced? Let me see. Forced Performance are the ones that tune my vehicle. Let me see where they're at right now. I want to give them a shout out. Force Sped Performance. They're on Instagram and Facebook. Go check them out. They're doing really good work. And I am also going to add a clip of the dyno when the car was on the dyno. Right now, I mean, 300 horsepower it's okay for right now. Hopefully once we get everything fixed, we can push, you know, 400 or 500 or whatever it decides to make. But I'm really happy that the car is actually running good. I don't have any issues with it, and I'm stoked about it. And that digital RPM gauge is pretty cool. That's another thing I'm super happy about. That just came up to my mind because I was looking for digital gauges like for the cluster, and then I remembered, I was like, hey, I have the AM ECU, so might as well buy this. I bought that for about $400 or $500. You rent a ECU, download the software for the AM Infinity, and you just go into the dash settings and you're good to go. Simple as that. You can monitor everything through your live data. You can view the VE charts, whatever you want to do on that. You can have access if you're very flexible with like tuning and stuff like that. Unfortunately, that's something I don't really mess with. I leave that to the tuning people that know what they're doing, and this, I just have it for that particular purpose, to have my RPM reading. And that's it. And that's pretty much it. I'm gonna shut her off. And all right, and that's gonna be all for today. Just cover everything that I had to cover on there. And yeah, I'll see you guys, catch you guys on the next video. Hopefully she makes some better power, and hopefully have those horsepower numbers on the dyno chart and see how much it makes. And also I'll leave that dyno chart, the dyno clip video that I had there, so you guys can enjoy it. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys on the next video.